Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. As demanded by so many of you, I have finally got a current year St. Joseph's College of Commerce student. Laksh Jain here is with me, and today I will be using this opportunity to ask him each and every doubt that I have gotten about SJCC, even though I've tried to clear it in all my videos, but I think it adds just the personal touch if a current student is there. So thank you so much, Laksh, for being a part of this one. How about you just go introduce yourself?
Hi guys, so I'm Laksh and I'm a student entrepreneur. I'm currently studying in SJCC and I stay and reside in Bangalore as well. So I've been a Josephite for about 3 years now because I did my ISC at the same place in St. Joseph's Boys High School, and currently I'm pursuing BBA in SJCC.
Great. Laksh, I would want to be asking about your course and everything. But one of the major doubts, I'm pretty sure in Bangalore people don't have it because they know. But for the other people watching from all parts of the country, what is the difference between SJC and SJCC? St. Joseph's College, now University, and St. Joseph's College of Commerce.
So, yeah, one thing I want to point out is right now it's SJU because it has...
Yeah, SJU University.
The difference between both of them is that SJU is a very broad perspective. Like, they have lots and lots of subjects that they cover. So they have an arts stream and they have a commerce stream as well. They have media studies. So it's a much wider base for people who want to try more. SJCC is strictly based as a commerce college. So the whole thing that they focus on is building skills related to business, building your CA analytics skills, building your entrepreneurship skills and all of that. And that is one of the major differences between both, even though they come under the same head, the Jesuit Navas that handles both of them. But the main difference between them is the subject-wise. SJU has a wider thing, while SJCC is strictly focused on commerce.
Okay, now one doubt that I'm pretty sure people who will be watching would see SJ University now has a lot of other courses also, which is in media and all those things. But they also have BBA and BCom courses, which even SJCC has. So if somebody is wanting to pursue BBA or BCom, should they go for St. Joseph's University now or St. Joseph's College of Commerce? What do you think? I mean, it's subjective, but yeah.
I think if you're purely based that you want to do commerce in your life and you want to follow a business stream, want to get into a profession that is for business, then SJCC is a very right option to go for. Because comparatively, and since they're more focused on that, I feel SJCC has that capability of making you build into that field.
Great. Now, I'm pretty sure last year, same time, same place, you also would be very confused of the admission process, whether it's on merit, it's an interview, entrance test, all of that. So can you, if you could walk through, for the benefit of everybody who's watching this, what is the exact admission procedure to get into a BBA or a BCom at SJCC?
Alright, so right now, if I think about right now, at this time, the admission forms are out and they are available on their website. So what happens is, once you enter your admission form and you fill out your form and you pay the registration fees, there is a certain test that happens. So since I was the Corona batch kid, unfortunately, I had a online exam, and once we cleared the MCQ exam that we had, we were invited for an interview process. And once the interview is done, so there'll be a couple of questions asked on general knowledge and about your ideas, your beliefs. And once that is done, you move on to the provision letter, which is provided to you, and there's a certain amount given to pay the fees. So it's a very simple admission procedure that they have.
But this year it's all offline, right? I think even the entrance test is offline and even the interview is offline.
Yes.
So I think that creates a little bit of a hindrance for people from all different parts of the country, to come all the way for the entrance test. But anyways, I think that university would have taken this call knowing this. Now, you have almost, I think, finishing a year now.
Yeah, almost a year. I'm in the second semester right now, so almost a year.
Great. So first thoughts, how's the first year experience been?
First year experience has been absolutely killer, because the first time that I went in, so I got admissions so I got into NMIMS as well before SJCC. And the reason I picked SJCC was, alright, it's in Bangalore, so I'm at home, so it's fine, I can focus on something else. So, and I chose SJCC, but I had a very skeptical feeling because my cousins have all been here. And they're it's a really nice college, but there's always that one thing in you, that kida in you that you want to go out and study. So I was alright, you know what, maybe should I not? Or I'm okay, just screw it, let's just go for it. But I was very surprised as to how much SJCC has to offer. So they have multiple associations, and keep on every week there is something or the other going on in the college. And my biggest fear was I won't get time to work on my startup. But the amount that they have pushed me and the amount of freedom I get to work on my startup, and I had my first events as well with them. So they give a lot of options, and they give like lots and lots of things to do for you to, expand in your entrepreneurship field. So that is a very plus point.
Awesome. Okay, I have a little bit of idea, but for the everybody else who's watching, I'm pretty sure by this time they'll be very curious. Hey, what is your startup about? Patao. So what is it? Yeah.
So same like you, we're actually into the educational field as well. So what we do is basically in every different part of India, what we try to do is we curate special routes in order to try to develop skills during those routes. So for example, we had one with SJCC. It was called our networking event, and we had held it in Pondicherry. So there were like multiple people from multiple fields coming in, getting in a whole networking unit set there in order to make people understand as to they have different choices in like different fields in commerce itself. So we're trying to build that, and then we had like a photography route that we're working on where individuals are going in order to ensure that they're developing a certain skill. So we try to develop skills through routes because that is what intrigues someone of my generation. And at the end,
yeah.
Trying to build a youth community.
Awesome. This is really very good. Tell me, what is it that you don't like? I mean, in the first year experience, I'm pretty sure not everything is in roses, right? So if you would like just say it's a word of caution to a lot of people who are joining in, what is it that you haven't been like a big fond of in your college, or whether it's the crowd or maybe the routine or whatever?
Probably one thing that I'm really not fond of, or like probably I found like a little this thing was the campus is not as big as it seems. So the campus is quite small. So someone who wants to, go for the whole like good looking college and, like visually pleasing campus and all of that, that is a little hindrance for them because a lot of people do really go for that. So that's a little hindrance for them, and probably other than that, then SJCC has completely like it's a really, really good college that way. But the only issue is the campus that I felt was, could have been done better. Like, because since the parent, this thing is also SJU. I mean, looking at SJU's campus and looking at our campus, only the campus difference is a little major, I feel.
Great. Now, Laksh, I mean, I'm pretty sure like everybody's got their own routine, like, in the college. But if you could just walk through like what an ideal day of a student pursuing BBA at SJCC would be like.
Alright, so SJCC, there are two batches. So batch 1 is for BCom kids and batch 2 is for BBA kids. Now, BBA, there are three courses. So BBA SEMA, which is the course which focuses on professional accountancy, they're in the morning batch, which goes from around 7 to 11. And the course that I'm in, the BBA regular and the BBA entrepreneurship course, both of them work from 12 to 4. So what happens is basically, let's say that as an average student who's working on something as well, I wake up by around 7:38 and sit on like my investment platform for around 9 to 9:15 as soon as the market opens, and around half an hour of that. And what we have to do is most of the times there are either talks or either something or the other with your association that keeps happening between this so-called common hour. So the common hour is between 11 to 12, where everyone, even the first batch, even the second batch, everyone comes together, goes for their association meetings, or usually just hangs out in the campus as well. So that's the common hour that is specified for both of them to come. And 12 to 4 is when we start. So we have 4 periods with like 50 minutes of each, 5 minutes break between each, and we have a lunch break in the middle of 2 periods. And one more thing that I feel that the whole concept of SJCC comes into picture is that they give a lot of internship opportunities. So after 4 is when you can, go out and you can clear that, or before 12 is when you can go out. So you can work part-time between, let's say, 9 to 11, and then you can come to college and then work from 4 to 6. So that is the whole thing given to the entrepreneurship and the
does the university provide you these internships, or students have to fetch on their own?
Students can fetch it on their own. So like currently, like I'm working with one more company called CIE, and they are actually a customization company and they work on multiple orders. I'm working with them as well. Then I work on my company as well. But people who want to go for internships, you can either get it on your own, but they also have an internship cell which works on purely providing you internships and purely, making you try to get that corporate exposure.
Got it. Okay, so then 4 to 6 that happens. Like after 4, once your day gets over, then people are free to do whatever they want to do, whether work on their own or do an internship. What's the scene in terms of extracurriculars?
Oh, extracurriculars is a major load. So there are continuous events happening. So the one thing about Bangalore and that I love about the whole Bangalore circuit is that we have something called fests that keeps on happening. So we have multiple fests, and these are not just fests where like singers are coming in, dancing and all of that. It's a purely business festing method that the whole Bangalore circuit follows, and that we've been taught since the 11th grade, 11th and 12th, when I was in SJBHS. We've been taught about that, and that's what I love about Bangalore circuit. So you can apply for these fests. You can understand. You can participate in marketing. You can participate in finance, literary activities.
Best manager.
Best manager. Best manager is, trust me, if you're going for the first time, never go for best manager. It's a bad choice.
I think it's great. Like you are thrown into the pool knowing that you don't know swimming. You get to learn so much.
You get roasted by the last, but if you make it the final round, you know you're competing against one of the best in Bangalore. Because the whole of Bangalore participates in this.
Yeah, no, I think in general, like business festing is, I myself, like even though I was at Christ, I myself got to learn so much more in business festing rather than just sitting in the class and studying.
The exposure that Bangalore gives you is insane. Like no other place, no other, I think, city does that.
Great, yeah. Awesome. So I think, these were the doubts that I had in my mind, and I was getting them in the comment section of my videos. So thank you so much, Laksh, for taking out time to doing this. And I think it was at a very quick call that you agreed to do this. So thank you so much. And I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you super soon again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all again in another video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.